This is how I brainwashed my mind for success. When I was 14 years old, I was overweight, depressed, I didn't have anything to show for it, and I was mediocre at best. At the age of 22, I became a millionaire. At the age of 24, I became financially free. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I managed to succeed and achieve all of these things. You see, 99% of people act from emotion. They act from the emotion of not being enough, not being smart enough, I have ADHD, I'm not motivated, I don't feel like it, etc. etc. And to be honest, I was like that as well. I was obese, I was overweight, I didn't have anything for show for it, and honestly, I felt like crap. So I know what you're going through, and most of the people are going through the same thing. And the problem with that is really simple. You can either let emotion run you, or you can run emotions. What do I mean by that? If you're going to let emotions run you, you're going to do all the things that you're not supposed to do, and you're going to achieve all the things that you don't want to achieve. For example, if you do not feel like going to the gym and you're not going to go to the gym, guess what, buddy? You're going to be a fat bastard. Really fucking simple. Unlike if you're going to run your emotions, what is going to happen is you're not going to feel like going to the gym, you're going to go to the gym, and then you're going to achieve your results and what you want to achieve, which is, for this case, your dream body. Now, most people do not understand this simple concept that you can actually control the way you think and direct your negative emotions and your negative way of thinking in a positive way. What do I mean by that? We all have that one friend that got his heart broken and then became an A-list player with the ladies, right? That one motherfucker that can pull every single girl in the club. Or another friend that got his heart broken and then went to the gym and got the body that everyone thinks and dreams of, right? Well, let's analyze that. The way that thing happened is A, he got his heart broken, which is trauma. B, he decided to take that trauma and all that negative energy and direct it in another way. For example, either getting hooked with a lot of girls or getting in a fucking optimal shape. Now that story is probably familiar with you, and you probably have that one friend in your friend group as well. And if you do, comment his name in the comment section below and send him this video. But either way, the point I'm trying to make you understand is that you can take trauma and bad experience and take all that energy and direct it in another way. Because when you have a lot of energy, it has to go somewhere. And if you manage to aim it at the right direction, you're going to achieve extraordinary success. And the 1% of people know that, and that they use it on a daily basis. So here are 3 tips that you can actually use and implement in your life, so you can actually take all that bad energy and direct it in another way. Step 1, put them on the pedestal. You probably went through trauma and you probably hit rock bottom, and that's good. When you hit rock bottom, you have enough pain to actually change something in your life. For me, that was when someone told me I look fat. When I was 14 years old. I don't know who tells the 14 years old he was fat and he looks really bad, but to be honest, that changed the trajectory of my life and made me the way I am today. So I'm thankful for that. But in that moment, that actually shook my entire world. I remember going into my house and looking at the candy and just thinking to myself, damn, if I will eat this, I will probably stay fat. So what did I do? Instead of that, and instead of just eating the crap I used to eat, I just stripped off all the fatty foods that I had in my house, all the processed food. I started going to the gym. I started changing my body. And it's really simple. I had enough pain to change the way I am. If it didn't hurt me enough, I probably wouldn't have changed the way I eat. I probably wouldn't have changed the way I train, and I will probably stay the same. So you can take every single bad thing and just redirect that energy in a good, positive way. So essentially the point is really simple. If you know that the actions you're going to take today are not going to change you, in the foreseeable future, you need to change your action. The best mental model I use for this is, if I'm going to keep on doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, what results I'm going to achieve in 5 years. And for me, at the age of 14, if I kept eating junk food, I would just become more and more overweight. So I just knew I need to change the junk food input. It's really simple. Number two is going to be change the way you look and who you hang up with. It's really simple. When I was 20 years old, I started my first business. And at that point, no one supported me. And to be honest, the friend group that I had at the time just told me I'm not going to succeed in several things in my life. So what did I do? Instead of just listening to them, I just stopped hanging out with them and just became lonely. Like honestly, I preferred being alone than being around people that just bring me down and drag me down and make me say the same as I am today. And again, you need to remember, you need to brainwash yourself for success. And the best way to do that is change who you hang out with. It can be your parents, it can be your friends, it can be your uncle that tells you you're not going to succeed. All those people that tell you you're not going to make it, just take them and bring them out of your life. And I know it may sound a little bit radical to take your mother or your father from your life. And that makes perfect sense. I understand that. But you need to understand that A, they want the best for you. B, they are uneducated on your goals. And C, they live in a different world. Alright? They actually have a different world perspective, and all the things that you think about it and all the knowledge that you know, they don't possess. So they cannot advise you, and they do want the best for you, but they are acting from a place of scarcity. Hence, you need to change the people you hang around with. My best tip for that is actually moving out of your hometown. It's really simple, and it's going to massively change your life. Because the thing that is going to happen is you're just going to go to a new place where no one knows you, and you're going to invent a new character. Think about it. No one knows you. No one knows what you like, no one knows what you don't like, and no one can label you or your action. Number three, surround yourself with people that achieved what you want to achieve. I know, it's really difficult. Before I first made my first million, I just thought it's not possible, to be honest. Now, I know that it is possible, and now I know that more is possible. But you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know people that actually got the results that you want to get, in your mind it's not possible. But what happens when you surround yourself with people that already achieved that thing that you want to achieve? Suddenly it makes it more possible and makes it more achievable. So the people you surround yourself with actually impact your life in a really heavy way. Most of the times you're not going to be able to get in the room with those types of people, especially if it's business or investment. So my best tip for that is actually start consuming content from the people that you want to achieve the same results. For me, that was Christian Guzman back in the day. He started his own gym, his own clothing brand, and he went and got in the best shape of his life. All the things that I wanted to achieve. I wanted money, I wanted fame, and I wanted to have a fucking incredible body. So what did I do? I just consumed a lot of his content. And the crazy thing that happened is I started to believe it's possible for me. And let me tell you guys, it is possible for you as well. Whatever that is that you want to achieve, if you start consuming content from someone that already achieved it, the likelihood of you achieving that thing is really going to skyrocket. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section what else do you want to see. Until the next one, I'll see you all.